Go and ask anybody. Nobody will ever tell you that Peter Obi gave money to vote for him.
What we saw in 2022 was that you said that the PDP primaries was dollarized, and then of course you jumped seats. It was a money primary.
Will not be.
What if this one becomes dollarized?
It will not be because it's direct primary.
What if it
will never be? I can tell you. We are sure. We are sure, we are determined that it will never be. That we are a new set of people ready to sacrifice.
I am asking that if Atiku Abubakar becomes a presidential candidate here, what would happen?
Nobody will be through. Everybody will emerge through a transparent primary.
All right.
I assure you of that primary. We want to build a new Nigeria. That Nigeria is a Nigerian that will be built on transparent primaries and good election, because we're going to rebuild the country. We want to start doing things properly. Can't you see our country collapsing today? You know what it means that we moved from number 8 in terrorism list in the past 3 years to number 4, and you're still talking about transnational primary. Right. We need to start fixing it. Right. We need to fix our country. People are dying. Mothers can't go to hospital. Children can't go to hospital. Children are out of school. Nobody is secure. Even you now, you can't travel to your village, and you're talking about transactional politics again. We want to keep transactional politics and make Nigeria work. We want to build a country where a child of nobody can be somebody without knowing anybody.
Right.
We want people to get jobs. And children are all over the place looking for jobs. They can't find food to eat.
So
and you're talking about primary.
No. Wishing you well, sir. I'm hoping that you get the ticket. Thank you so much, sir. I'm hoping that you get the ticket. Thank you so much, sir.
Now, this 2027 election, the campaign against the All Progressive Congress and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration is not just a campaign against a political party, but a campaign against impunity, corruption, bad governance, and failure in governance. My appeal to every young person, Gen Z especially, please, it does not matter if you are a young person in your teen or less or above 20. This government affects you, your academics, your career, your health, because if the government doesn't provide healthcare system, good education, and jobs, it does not respect anybody. It's a respecter of your generation. It's not a respecter of your generation. Whether you're a Gen Z, millennium, or anything, it affects all of us generally. So don't say, I don't care. I don't care about what they do in politics, governance, or anything. It affects you. Even if you want to travel abroad, the Nigerian passports that you have affect you because we are already seen as bad people all across the world. So it affects you. That is why you have to get involved, even if you are a young person in Nigeria. Start with support groups, form on your streets, in your community, in your school, in your place of work. Discuss politics, discuss governance with people. Tell your mothers, your parents, your friends why they should vote wisely in 2027. Because it does not matter what you are, where you are, what you are doing, your age bracket, your gender, whether you are beautiful, you are ugly, or anything. This governance affects you. It affects all of us in a bad way. We don't have power supply. It's no respecter of anybody. We don't have good hospitals. Our hospitals have no doctors and nurses. Our education is nothing to write home about. There are no jobs anywhere. Let's just be honest. Let's be factual. Okay, just recently they've been saying that there's low turnout of enrollment into the Nigerian army in some regions, especially southeast. What does that tell you? How many times have they cried out because of low turnout of enrollment in Central Bank of Nigeria, NNPC, EFCC, customs, immigration, and so on and so forth? They don't advertise it because it belongs to those at the higher echelon of the society, those in high class, those that, according to them, in quotes, have surnames. So we don't have surname. But when it comes to the Nigerian army and other inferior things, inferior jobs in Nigeria, which payment is not to write home about, you cannot use it to cut off your family for yourself. Then they now advertise it and want all of us to troop in. The country is not working. You don't need anybody to tell you. My appeal is to especially the young people, because they have this apathy in them. They don't want to get involved in politics. But go abroad, go to developed countries. Young people get involved in politics. And it's time, whether you like to contest or not to contest. Get involved in governance because it affects all of us. It affects you, it affects me, it affects our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters. It affects our community. Go to some, even in Lagos, the gutters are smelling. In Abuja, gutters are smelling. Don't tell me about Victoria Island. Don't tell me about Asokoro, my Maitama in Abuja. Don't tell me about VI, Lekki in Lagos, that does not, most places do not even have trees, green environment. Don't tell me about Independence Layout in Enugu. Don't tell me about Earth House in Unuyo. Don't tell me about all these good places. Don't tell me about Jimeta in Yola, at the one state. Don't tell me about good places that are meant for the big people, that for big men. Tell me about that slum, that village, those remote areas that have majority of the Nigerian populace. Tell me about them. Tell me about schools in the village. Tell me about schools in the slum where there are no teachers, no math teachers, no science teachers. Tell me about the hospitals in our areas. In my own village, they open the health center once in a week. There's no doctor there. Nurses come there once in a while. Our schools are nothing to write home about. There's no electricity in the school. It's not supposed to be so, because they are supposed to be taught with computers in this modern era. And you think it doesn't affect you? Go to the embassy and tell them you want to travel abroad. Look at how they look at you. Even in our own country, they treat foreigners better than us. That's to tell you the country is not working. Please get involved. Get involved. Get involved. Okay, now, let me be open. All Progressive Congress, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's party, has failed woefully in Nigeria in governance. They failed to provide electricity, stable power supply. They have failed to build our roads, federal roads, travel from the south Nile Delta, southeast to Abuja. You see, there's no road. Travel to Lagos. You see, there's no road. There are no roads. Our roads are not working. There is only workable seaports. There's only functional seaport in Lagos, then they are building extra one. We have Ibaka seaport in Akwa Ibom, Uyo. They've not developed it. We have another seaport. We are supposed to have seaports in not less than 6 states in Nigeria. There should be port in Akwa Ibom. There should be port in Calabar. Functional one, there should be functional port in Rivers. It's not that functional. Let's be honest. There's supposed to be functional seaport in Delta states. There's supposed to be functional seaport in Onitsha, mini seaport in Onitsha and Abia states. There's supposed to be land ports in other areas that don't have access to water, but they are concentrating everything in Lagos. It's not supposed to be so, and they tell you not to stay and live in Lagos. There are no functional airports. There's no functional railway, fast rail in our states, various states. That's to tell you, it's not so abroad. Travel outside, you see what's obtainable. Look at our contemporaries across borders. Young people, you don't want to get involved in politics because you've not traveled out to see what other people enjoy. It's not about wearing bad, oversized clothes and telling yourself that you are still young. It affects you. It affects how you live. It affects how you think. Vote in somebody who is competent, somebody who has shown integrity, who has not stolen our resources, as either a senator, a business person, or a governor. Please, I am begging you, I'm pleading with you. And as we do that, let's work on how to secure our votes come 2027. Let us have a taste of good governance for the first time in our national life, in our country. Because we've never had it. We were supposed to have it in the time of Yaradua, but his life was cut short. May his soul rest in peace. Now, it's time for us to get it right. Nobody should tell us, Emilokon, it's not your time. You have to show working, you have to show integrity and readiness to govern a country. Not because you are this and that and you lord over people and you want people to come and worship you, bow down. No. Please, don't forget to get involved. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Everyday Afri TV, and also follow me on TikTok. Eze of Enugu. God bless you as you do that. Drop your comment. Let me see what you think, and also like the video. Share as well. God bless you.
Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button below for more amazing content coming your way soon.